Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. It's me, ShellshockPrime, and I'm back once again for a new stream week. We got a lot happening tonight. We definitely have a lot happening because we have what I like to call the state of the channel address. I have a lot of stuff happening for the next couple of months. Hey, what's going on? Korean Girl, Professor Ice Pick, good to see you guys. Before I get into everything that I'm going to talk about, here is the schedule for the week. So you can see right here, I have the state of the channel address. I'm going to talk about like what's gonna happen. That starts in a few minutes, or a few seconds actually, and then I'm going to play Astral Chain around like 9 o'clock. Thanks. Yeah, I've been touring around and I wanted to change it up a bit, and I feel like it works now. But yeah, Astral Chain, I'm doing that tonight. Tuesday, I am going to reveal Game J of the Alphabet Challenge. Now, normally I've been doing Summer Boredom on Tuesdays, but it's going to be skipped this week because like everyone else has other obligations. But it is happening Thursday. But Wednesday will be more of the Game J for the Alphabet Challenge, as well as the Super Mario Maker 2 viewer levels. That's what I'm going to do on Wednesday. Thursday, more Astral Chain, and then it'll be Summer Boredom at 9 p.m. then. But I will get to some more Summer Boredom in just a little bit. Hey, Enigma, and sure, I'll definitely do that, Ice Pick. I'll probably do that for next week's. But yeah, okay. So now that I have all this happening, yeah, I still gotta watch the Steven Universe movie. So obviously, no spoilers or anything because I still need to watch it. But I will definitely be watching that this week. So I definitely look forward to that. All right, sounds like a plan, Ice Pick. All right, so I've been busy this weekend. There's a lot that's been going on, so unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to catch up. I was originally planning on catching up this weekend, but some stuff happened like at home, so don't want to really get into details on that. But unfortunately, didn't really get a chance to catch up. So I'll definitely need to do that. I have a couple of episodes. I won't say exactly where I am right now, but I will say that I'm not that far off. So I could probably do it within like a night or so, and then I'll be able to watch the movie right after I'm done. Alright, that said, let's get into the reason why like a lot of you guys would be here right now. Alright, so I have a lot of stuff that's being planned. I have a lot of things that's been going on because right now I'm just looking at all my notes that I have right here for everything. Alright, there we go. Okay, so let's talk about the first thing. So, right now, I'm going to talk about Summer Boredom. So we've done a really good job at raising some money for mental health because we've been doing that as we've been playing board games. We've raised over $250 so far. Like we may not be reaching our goal of 1,000 for the entire summer. But at least the fact that we even raise money at all is actually like a really good thing, and we all are grateful for everybody that's donated. There is still time for anybody that would like to donate. More on that like in a little bit, but I will say that next Tuesday is going to be the final Summer of Boredom, which will be at 9, and we are going to be playing an encore of The Thing, Infection at Outpost 31. We're hoping to get an 8-person game for this one. We might have a backup plan if we end up getting more players in this, but right now that's the last game we're going to be doing for this. We'll eventually do board game nights at some point, but this is like the final one for Summer Boredom, and I have to say thanks to everybody that's been coming in to watch, or thanks to everybody that's been coming in to donate. But yeah, that's going to be next Tuesday at 9 p.m. That's September 10th. So that's how we're going to do that. Then, the next thing that I want to talk about, which will be the next Alphabet Challenge game. I'm going to reveal that tomorrow night. Oh, sure, no problem, MySpec. I'll definitely do that. But Tomorrow night is going to be the reveal of Game J for the Alphabet Challenge. It's going to happen at 8 p.m. So I'm going to be playing that from 8 till about maybe midnight or 1, depending on how I'm feeling. But that's how I'm going to do it. But I will say, though, I do appreciate everybody that has voted for the Game J poll. And again, thank you all as always. You'll see what wins tomorrow. But I do have another thing I want to talk about for the Alphabet Challenge. So I've decided throughout the month of December, I am going to, assuming I finish whatever game that I'm doing in November, throughout all of December, I will be putting the Alphabet Challenge on hiatus because I have some other plans that I'm going to be working on. I have some really good plans that I'm still working on. I will not announce them yet, but I will say you guys are definitely going to appreciate that. But there is one thing for December I will get to in just a little while. But yeah, after whatever game I finish in November, it will be on hiatus until the first Monday of January. So that's what's going to happen for Alphabet Challenge. But I'm going to at least try to do maybe 2 more after Game J. So try to get at least K and L out of the way this year. And then if I can get to that. But we'll have to wait and see on how that's going to actually work out. Because I'm hoping that I could be able to finish all of that real soon. But I will say though that is out of all the Alphabet Challenge games, the longest one was probably Final Fantasy VII, and the shortest one is actually Guacamelee. In terms of length, how many streams I've done, but yeah, with Iconoclast wrapped up, I'm now Game J is definitely going to be happening. And I will say though, it's going to lead to the next announcement that I'm going to make. So originally I had planned for Astro Striker Gunvolt to happen right after Iconoclast, but before Game J. But I decided, you know what, I'm going to do Astro Striker Gunvolt after I'm done with Game J. But the poll will be open until I finish the first Astro Striker Gunvolt game. So that's what's going to happen. And eventually I will get to Astro Striker Gunvolt 2. That will probably be saved for next year. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's my plan. I don't have any other Alphabet Challenge reject games beyond that at the moment. I haven't really thought of what any others at the moment, but I will say though that I want to at least do 1 more of those this year after Astro Striker Gunvolt. I'll think about it, but that's definitely something for this year. And am I going to do the Mighty games as a companion piece? Well, I do have Mighty Gunvolt on Steam, and I have Mighty Gunvolt Burst on the Switch, so I'll probably do those, but I'll probably do them back to back. I'll have to figure out when I'll do those. Maybe I might actually do that after Astro Striker Gunvolt 1, but we'll see. But I definitely want to do at least one of those this year. Mighty Gunvolt's a single session game, yeah. And I think that Mighty Gunvolt Burst will probably take maybe 2 streams at most to finish that one. So I'll have to plan that out. Now I'm gonna show off the first thing that the next big thing that I have planned. Well, as you can see right here, first look. So this is gonna be here. So here's how first look's gonna work. So every time a new game comes out, I'm probably gonna do a half hour to an hour of streaming the game just to see if there's interest in. Well, not only interest, but how the game is, show it off as it's new. And then, what's going to happen is, if there's any interest, I might continue. If not, then it's just a one and done. But I want to figure out, how I'm going to do this and when I'm going to schedule that. But that's going to be, starting in November. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing stuff like that. Hey, Amit, good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. All right. The next thing I'm gonna do, and this is something that I'm gonna bring up in the year 2020. So here's a big announcement. Expansion pack. Now, what is this? Well, expansion pack is gonna be where I go to games that I've beaten on stream, but I haven't done the DLC. So for example, like Celeste, there's the DLC for that. The Messenger, I'm going to do the DLC for those games as examples. And when Cuphead comes out, when Cuphead comes out, the Delicious Last Course, I'm going to do that too as part of that. As well as all the Shovel Knight DLC for the Treasure Trove. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing very good. Yeah, I still got to go back to that. So I'll lump that in with all the DLC stuff I expect. But now here's one thing. In December, here's one December plan I do have. I am going to play Shovel Knight Shovel of Hope in December from start to finish before I get ready to do any of the DLC. So when it comes to the DLC for Shovel Knight, I'm going to start with Plague of Shadows, then I'm gonna do Spectre of Torment, and then I'm gonna do the King of Cards. So I will this December is gonna be Shovel Knight Shovel of Hope, but then next year is gonna be like the rest of the DLC. So definitely look forward to that. Now I know I've been hyping up this whole like Kirby extravaganza. Well, it is next week. So my Kirby Marathon starts next week. And it's going to be starting with Kirby's Dream Land and then Kirby's Adventure. So I'm going to be doing those. Actually, I'm probably not going to, since I do have Treasure Trove on the Switch. But I do wonder if I automatically get King of Cards or if I have to buy it regardless of having the Treasure Trove. So I gotta figure. All right. So there we go. Now, like I'll be able to have all three. So there's that. But yeah, so next week, so if you own Treasure Trove, King of Cards, and Showdown free, good. Next week at 7 is going to be Kirby's Dream Land and Kirby's Adventure as part of my Kirby Marathon. It's going to be like I said before. This is my very first Kirby Marathon, and I do have 2 more planned. One of which, if I can get myself a 3DS capture card, I could do like all the DS and 3DS games. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. So it's going to be Kirby's Dream Land Adventure, Dream Land 2, Superstar, Dream Land 3, and 64. So looking forward to doing all that. That's basically another thing that I'm looking forward to doing. Because right now, because I thought about what marathons I wanted to do, and I wanted to do Kirby because Kirby, I could just easily get through a lot of the games. They're very easy but very fun. But if I like I said, if I had a 3DS capture card, I would do all the DS and the 3DS ones. So I think that probably might be the third Kirby Marathon, and the second one will be like the console one, which I haven't planned when I'll do the second one, but it will eventually be let's see, Epic Yarn, Return to Dreamland, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, and Star Allies. I'm not expecting another console Kirby for a while, but unless Nintendo just randomly announces it out of the blue, but if it comes out by the time I decide to start the second Kirby Marathon, then that will be added to it too. Because the third marathon will start with Amazing Mirror and end with Planet Robobot. I'm not going to do the remix. I'm not going to do any spin-off games. I'm going to only do the main ones. So, and if I'm going to do Canvas Curse on the handheld one, I'll do Rainbow Curse on the console one. That's how I'm going to do it. But I do love Kirby. I just need to actually like play more of the games that I haven't played. I haven't really played Squeak Squad, Amazing Mirror, Mass Attack, or let's see, Squeak Squad, Amazing Mirror, Mass Attack, Canvas Curse, Triple Deluxe. I haven't actually played Rainbow Curse either. So those are 6 games I haven't played at all. Well, I started Triple Deluxe, but never actually like got anywhere. So at least I'll be able to beat all those games on stream when I eventually get to those. And I will say though, for this Kirby Marathon, the main ones I'm looking forward to playing and beating are 3 and 64 for the Kirby. Dreamland 2 I've beaten once, but that was when I was in high school. Because I borrowed it from a friend, and then when I finished it, I actually finished it within like 2 days because I took my time with it. Like I did some of it, then I did the rest of it on another day during like a weekend. I didn't really do anything. I depending on what I can do with those games, I actually forgot that there was even a true ending in Dreamland 2. Dreamland 3 and 64, I don't know since I haven't played those. So probably not. I haven't decided yet. But definitely, like I know for a fact that the quickest ones for me will be Adventure and Dreamland. So, well, especially Dreamland. That one I could beat in an hour. But Adventure I could definitely do. All right. Now, yeah, let's see. Let's talk about the next thing. All right. You're going to time me. All right, fair enough. All right. So, the next thing that I want to talk about is if I don't beat Kirby's Dreamland in an hour, I'll have to buy your game on Steam. All right. We'll see what happens. So the next thing is on September 23rd, which is a Monday, I will be streaming Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, the remake that's coming out. I definitely want to do that because it's a really great game. I really enjoyed the original version of Link's Awakening. But my main experience was mainly the DX version because obviously that was in color. But now, like, the new one, I really like the art style of how it looks. I like how, like, they made it like more of like a toy style, like art style with like a I'm not sure if it's claymation or if it's just like wooden toy or whatever, but it looks really damn good, and looking forward to doing that one. So that's gonna happen on September 23rd. So that's in like 2 weeks from now. Well, actually 3 weeks from now. So yeah, looking forward to that. Now the next thing that I'm going to hype up is actually going to be related to Smash Brothers. So here's my thing. I'm probably not going to be streaming Smash Brothers on Twitch as much right now. Oh yeah. People are speculating that they're going to do the Oracle remix with the same art style. Yo, that'll be amazing if they do that, and maybe if they do Minish Cap too, that as well. So I'm not going to really do a lot of Smash Brothers on this channel because honestly, it's gotten to the point where now, since like I did 2 streams out of it, and I feel like while I had fun with those, I feel like there's a much better home when it comes to Smash Brothers streams. So my buddy Silverstone14 made a trailer for the Mashout Smash Brothers Arena Battle. So I am going to go show that off right now. So here it is.
I can definitely match you pound for pound there, Korean girl. Livestock, let's go. Yo, AC.
Yep. So that's where all the arena battles, the battle arenas are going to be taking place. So I'm not really going to be doing a lot of Smash stuff on my channel. So I'm gonna instead just promote a couple good friends of mine at Mash Out. They do a lot of fighting game streams. They do like Tekken. They do some Street Fighter. They're gonna look into doing Guilty Gear at some point. But now like they're branching out because they want to do Smash as well. So here is all the links and everything. But yeah, it's happening starting this Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be each and every single week. So we're going to have all the arena battles happening there. So if anybody that's interested and want to be able to play some Smash, be sure to join in because we always have a lot of great moments, a lot of great players, and I will be participating in those myself. It is 1v1. It's how we do it, and we do it in King of the Hill style. We have a system where it's King of the Hill, so you have to keep playing, and if to keep your spot in the King of the Hill. But if you have 5 wins in a row, you must advocate your throne to give other people a chance to try to reclaim their own throne. So that's how it goes. We've been doing this for a while, but now, whatever it's on my channel or on Silver's channel, but now like we're gonna do it there and Mash Out, and it's a lot of fun. We have all types of players that play. We have like all different types of characters. It's actually pretty cool. I'm definitely looking forward to participating in more of these. So I will definitely do that. I do have a couple of characters I need to start experimenting with. I've been experimenting with Pit, but my Bowser is ridiculous. I still need to get back into the groove. I haven't really been playing Smash much, but now I got to start like getting back into it so I can keep up with everybody else. But it's still a lot of fun. So yeah, King of the Hill style arena battles where like you have to try to get as many wins as you can, but 5 is the limit, just to give other people a chance to try to get their own like streak going on, and that's how it is. So that's the next thing that I wanted to talk about, and that was the Smash Bros. Arena battle. So there it is. Check out Mash Out Community. They do all the fighting game stuff. All right, next up is a couple of like games that I'm planning on doing like between like next year and also the rest of the year. Like I'm gonna be playing Luigi's Mansion 3 on Halloween. I'm gonna be cosplaying on Halloween as Mario, ironically enough, in a Luigi stream. I don't have a long green shirt for that, and I don't remember where I put my Luigi hat, but I usually tend to prefer cosplay as Mario. But that said, Luigi's Mansion 3, I'm going to do a stream on that on Halloween. And eventually I would like to stream the first 2 games. But the second game, like I said, I got to get myself a 3DS capture card for that, since that was on 3DS. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3, that was a game that I've been wanting on the Switch. Hell, I even wanted it on the Wii U, and it originally started off as a Wii U game, but they decided to move it to the Switch, and now here we are. Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm surprised they didn't give it a subtitle like they did with Dark Moon. But because like this time it's in a hotel, and then you have Gooigi. I kind of wish they made a Gooigi amiibo, as well as I kind of wish they made an amiibo for Luigi with the Poltergust, because I would honestly get that. That's something I would have wanted. Like they already made like different amiibos in general, like for Mario characters, so why not just make that? And I'll definitely be looking forward to playing Luigi's Mansion 3 when it comes out. And yeah, that's basically it on that. So Halloween, and then I'll play the rest of it like right afterwards. Since I did Bayonetta 1 on stream, next year I'm going to be doing Bayonetta 2. I'm definitely looking forward to doing that. So Bayonetta 2 is going to be happening next year. Yeah, and I haven't decided when I'm going to do it, but most likely it's going to I'll probably do it sometime in the spring, but got to figure that out, because I don't know when Bayonetta 3 is coming out, because I want to do that too. Bayonetta 3 could come out next year, or it could come out 2021. I'm not exactly sure. But I'm just hoping that we get a release date on that. But definitely I'm gonna do Bayonetta 2 next year, just because I know for a fact that eventually we're gonna get Bayonetta 3. Might as well do all of them. And also another thing I have planned is like other games that I have planned to do like next year, because I'm like Alphabet Challenge is definitely going to be something I'm focusing on, and I'm going to focus on it completely to the point where it's like I'm going to play as many games as possible. And thank you for that host, H-Bomb and Friends. Highly appreciate it, dude. So yeah, so Bayonetta 2 next year, I'm going to be streaming that. Most likely going to be streaming a couple of other games that didn't make the cut for the Alphabet Challenge, that didn't like win, but some of those games will definitely be streamed. I don't know, I haven't planned like which games exactly yet, but I will like I've eliminated certain like letters that I've already done. Like for example, I've already done Cave Story, so that's over with. I've already done Gris, so that's done with G. And Acid Striker Gunvoult's going to be next, which will be right after I'm done with Game J of the Alphabet Challenge. But I do want one more this year, and then next year I have a couple more that I'm going to be doing. And some of them will also depend on which letters I cover. So there's that. But as far as everything else goes, I know for a fact that I want to do stuff in regards to Animal Crossing. Probably do like maybe like once every other week. I'll probably do multiplayer stuff for Animal Crossing. I will not be streaming like a lot of the single player stuff for that game. I really don't see a need to. So instead, I'll just do multiplayer stuff when the time comes for that. Next up, let's see. Next up, I will say that I want to do a couple of... I want to find a day where I can do this, because I'm not going to be streaming on weekends too much unless it's a special occasion. And considering that Splatoon 2 they're not doing Splatfest anymore, I haven't really felt the need to stream Splatoon as of late. Because with Splatfest over with, like I haven't really played Splatoon since the last Splatfest. But if there are people who are interested and want to actually go back to playing it, I wouldn't mind playing some matches, mainly like private matches, and also wouldn't mind going back to doing some Salmon Run as well, and also ranked matches. If people want to join in for that, you want to join that in for that, H-Bomb. I'll figure out when I'm going to do that, but that's something I would like to do. Like also bring Jackbox back, bring back a couple of other stuff. Use Your Words is another thing I like to bring back as well, because I haven't done that in a while. More marbles on stream, like a lot of multiplayer stuff. There's also some stuff that I want to try out just to see how they work. Like for example, there's a game on Steam that I'm thinking about picking up called Getting Over It, and I was thinking about doing like, but I would it probably won't be a standalone stream. I'll probably pair it with something else. But with Getting Over It, I'm probably gonna do that just so I can see like how far I can actually go. Because I was watching some people do it. I saw Silver do it during his birthday stream when he was trying that out, and it's actually pretty hilarious when you actually get to watch other streamers do it, because I was trying to get over like whatever you need to get over, and yeah, it's just hilarious in general. So, but if I do Getting Over It, it's gonna be next year. Sometime next year, I'll probably do that. Like it'll be like one of the most random things I could probably do, and it's probably gonna be one of those things where I'm not gonna do a lot of it. I'll probably just like do one stream just to see like how far I go whenever, and for like a certain time period, and then that'll be it. So I would like to do that. There's another game that I've thought about wanting to do called Choice Chamber that's also on Steam, where basically it's like a game, like an adventure game, where everyone in chat determines like which direction I go and what type of weapons, what type of stats I get. So everybody in chat would be able to determine my fate in that game. Like, you could help me, you could hurt me, you could do whatever you want. Because I've seen people do that, and it seems like a pretty cool concept. I might actually give that a shot. So that's another thing to have people like makes basically just more like interactions with streamer and the viewers and all that stuff. So that's something that I would like to do. Like, I'll have to look into other games that are on Steam that allow me to do all that stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff that people done, but I would like to experiment because I want to do some more experimentations, like try different things to see what works. And that's pretty much what I would like to do with that. But yeah, as far as more multiplayer goes, while I will not be doing a lot of Smash, like Mario Kart's still happening. I will do let's see, as far as like other games, let's see. I will do probably might bring Mario Tennis Aces back every once in a while. People are interested. Though I kind of wish Super Mario Party had like actual multiplayer instead of whatever it actually has for online, which is not good at all. Let's see. Super Mario Maker will still be around. In fact, Super Mario Maker, I'm waiting for the online multiplayer to come in, like with friends, and hopefully they fix it. Because what I want to do is I want to have nights where I just play Super Mario Maker with friends, like Mario Maker 2 with friends. Because that's something that I want to do. That's something that I really want to do, but I'm waiting for that update. I wonder if they're going to announce it at like a future Nintendo Direct. Wouldn't be surprised if they do, but we'll just have to wait and see how everything goes. So there is that. Alright. So I'm looking at my notes to see what else I have here on my list. Well, for anybody that has never been a Twitch sub to me on my channel, so this month we have September. Here it is. So the way it works is because Twitch is partnering up with Subway, where starting tomorrow up until the 24th, like normally like it's $5 to be a tier 1, like to be a tier 1 sub to a channel. And then what happens is that this month from the 3rd up until the 24th, it will be half off. So if anybody would like to be like a Twitch sub to me, I'm not like exactly forcing it, but it's one of those things where it's like if anybody would like to, because what you get is you get cool emotes. You'll be able to have 100% ad free, so you won't be able to get any ads when you watch me. Not only that, I'll probably do a couple of cool things at some point. Like, for example, like probably might do nights where anybody that is a sub that would do stuff like I'm gonna do VIP nights and sub nights at some point. Don't know when, but it's happening. But next thing I want to show off. I got another video, and this one is actually pretty big because I have a birthday stream happening. My birthday stream is happening real soon. My birthday's on the 29th, but I'm going to be busy on my actual birthday, so I'm going to be doing it the night before. So here it is. Here is the trailer to my birthday stream.
A happy birthday. Happy.
Alright, yep. So there you have it. That is the trailer to my birthday stream. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of games for my birthday. And I'm gonna be starting it off with Super Mario Maker, where like people will give me some cool levels, and I will do more of that. I'll probably do that for like 2 hours. And then after that, I'm going to be playing some Jackbox 3. And I'll tell you which games I'm going to do for Jackbox 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so I'm going to be doing 2 games each. For Jackbox 3, I am going to be playing Quiplash and Trivia Murder Party. For Jackbox 4, I am going to be playing Fibbage and Survive the Internet. And for Jackbox 5, it's going to be Madverse City and Split the Room. But if we have plenty of time, like after we play all 6 of those games, then I'm going to do You Don't Know Jack. Then we're going to be doing some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where we're going to be playing a lot of like races online, where it's going to be like regional worldwide. But if there ends up being a big turnout for Mario Kart, then I'll host a private room. And then for versus and like the regular races, and then maybe battle mode if there's enough interest for that. And then I do have a surprise game, like it's multiplayer based. I won't say what it is yet, but you'll see real soon. But yeah, it's gonna be on September 28th, starting at 4 p.m. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of giveaways. Most likely going to be giving away like currency cards based on like whatever platform you want. You want on PlayStation, you want on Steam, you want on like Switch, or you want on Xbox. Or if people want none of that, but they want an Amazon card instead, or if they want like any of that, like for example, like eShop cards, like $20, for example. Like $20 eShop card, $20 Steam card, like PlayStation, Xbox, or if you want like a $20 like Amazon card or whatever. What I'll do is like I'll give out like the card to whoever wins, and then like they have the choice of which one they want, and then I will send it to them like immediately after the stream is over. I'll probably be giving out like 3 of them throughout like 2 or 3 of them in the course of the night. I gotta plan everything out on that, which is why like I'm announcing all this now so I can start getting that ready by the end of the month. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun because I'm gonna be 33 years old, and I'm definitely looking forward to celebrating my birthday on stream, as well as the next day I actually like go and celebrate my birthday properly. So there's that. And yeah, because I've never actually done a birthday stream. I was originally going to do a birthday stream last year, but then when my PC died, like I ended up missing it. So I ended up missing my birthday. By the time I got my and also by the time I got my PC fixed, the problem is I would need a lot more time just to set everything up, as well as the fact that I actually had plans going on throughout that weekend, because I went to yeah. Well, I will be hanging out with my girlfriend and also my friends as well, for my birthday on the 29th. But yeah, like combined with the fact that I also went to the Capcom concert in New York City last year on the 29th, which was on a Saturday last year, and then the 30th, like I ended up having a birthday dinner with friends, and I'm gonna do just that this year again. But now it's like now I'm gonna be like 33 years old. Like time just keeps going by, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to doing the birthday stream. So hope everybody's able to show up. Just want to give everybody a heads up that it's happening. So there's that. So next up, the next thing I want to talk about is I am going to be having a survey real soon. Because I would like to get some feedback on a couple of things. I'm gonna actually work on a survey, and in the next couple of weeks it will be ready. So mainly like some of the things that like people don't like, and also what type of like things you want, like what type of things you want to see me do that I have not done yet. Because I have a few ideas, but I also like to see what other ideas like you guys come up with. Because I like to hear your voices. Because your voices definitely matter. Because you guys are amazing. And I'm looking forward to doing that. I'll let you guys know when they'll be ready. So I'll definitely do my survey. So I'll definitely host the survey real soon. I'm going to do it through Typeform. So that's how I'm going to do all that. Let's see. So yeah, let's see. Other games that I actually have planned for next year that I'm looking to do. Well, January is going to be the release of the Mega Man Zero and ZX collection. So I'm going to be picking that up, and I'm going to stream all 6 games throughout the entirety of 2020. So I'm going to spread them out this time rather than do a marathon, since I'm not going to marathon the Zero and ZX series. I feel like with those games, I'm just going to spread them out. Like Zero 1 is definitely going to be like the first one that I'm going to do, and that's in January. And I'm probably going to spread them out. I'll probably do like Zero 2, for example, would be like 2 months after I'm done with 0-1, or 1 month after 0-1, or else like I'd take a break and then do the next one, then rinse and repeat. So I'm gonna do all 6 games next year. Because originally I actually had another plan. I originally had another plan for another like thing I wanted to do with Mega Man, but looks like Capcom changed plans. My original plan was I was originally going to do all of the Game Boy games. I was gonna do 1 through 5. I might still do that, but that'll probably be much later. But and to answer your question, Nice Pick, if you want to help me with that, feel free to do so. And I will say this: if Capcom were to ever remaster any of, or at least like port like any of the Battle Network games in a single collection, but I will say this: if they were to do that, you're gonna see me stream at least the first one. I want to at least like give the series another go, and I'll at least do the first one. And if I like it enough, I'll probably do like more Battle Network games, because people keep telling me that the 3rd game is the best one in the series. I might actually do that at some point if like I'm interested, but I want to at least try to do the first one. Like I want Legends, I want Battle Network. Yeah, I think they probably might just have to do online play at this point. You know what? Do it. Just put the online play in there. Now, as far as other games that I'm going to be due, 5 and 6, because everyone agrees that 4 is the worst. Let's see. Now, as far as everything else goes, here there is another collection that was announced recently, and I'm going to be picking it up when it comes out, and I'm going to be streaming them eventually. So, you guys know about that Disney collection that's been announced, where the Disney's Aladdin and The Lion King? Well, the thing about that is, I beat The Lion King when I was a kid on Genesis. It's been a while since I played that. I haven't played that game since I was like 10 years old. So I would like to do that. Aladdin, on the other hand, that one I never got far in. I never really got too far in that game. Yeah, I'll probably beat it on the SNES. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that in a second, H-Bomb. I'll address that in a second. But as far as Aladdin on the Genesis, we rented it years ago for Blockbuster. I was like 9 years old. My brother was 6. He ended up like beating. He ended up not. I'm not sure if he beat it, but he did make it to the final level the day before. We had to take it back because we rented a couple other games as well. Like because we were only able to rent 2 games at once as part of some sort of promotion they were doing where. If you had a coupon, you would be able to rent 2 games for like $5, and you would only be able to play them within a 3-day time span. So we had to beat the games as quick as possible. And thank you for the 5 bits, H-Bomb. So I've never really got to play much of Aladdin, but my brother did, and he made it to the final area, and then we had to return it. So there's that. So. As far as the Super Nintendo version goes, Ice Pick has the right idea. Like I think that Capcom's probably making another Disney collection. So yeah, like all those games, like that's 6 games right there. There's Capcom's version of Aladdin, Goof Troop, Magical Chase Trilogy, and also Bonkers. Yo, Matt Big Fat, thank you so much for 17 months of subscriptions. Thank you so much, dude. I Pete, for 17 months, you've shown me a whole new world, a fantastic point of view. Thank you, dude. You've been a great friend. Thank you for 17 months, dude. But yeah, Goof Troop would definitely be like the big game for that collection. That, Aladdin, and the third Disney's Magical Quest game, like the Mickey Mouse one. What's going on, Matt? Good to see you, buddy. But yeah, like I'm definitely stoked for the Disney games. I'm hoping that there's still one more Disney collection that should be made in addition to the Capcom one that we just talked about. There's still one more, and this is from Sega, that has all the Genesis and Master System games that they did. There was a #1 dime game, that with Donald Duck. I forgot what it was called, but that one that was a Game Gear Master System game. There was also Land of Illusion. Oh, Lucky Dime Chase. All right, there's Land of Illusion. I think there was one more game, but I think it was a port of Castle of Illusion as well. But also there's Castle of Illusion for Genesis, Quackshot. Oh man, they're gonna fucking put Fantasia on there. I would not be shocked if Sega actually purposely doesn't do that. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if Disney tells Sega not to put that one in there. I could see that being the case, that they're not putting Fantasia in there. No, it's actually Infogrames, which is now which ended up being bought out by Atari. I'm not sure who owns them now, but so Castle of Illusion. Someone bought the old Atari. There's a new Atari now. Oh yeah. All right. Let's see. Castle, World of Illusion, Quackshot. There was a Tailspin game as well, plus all the Game Gear Master System games. So at least they have enough games to warrant making a collection. I think they should work with M2 to make that one. That's what they should do. They should do that. PS4, Xbox One, Switch, Steam, all 4 of those platforms for both the Capcom and the Sega Disney collections that we've just talked about. Oh right, I forgot about that. That Darkwing Duck TurboGrafx game. It was so bad. I don't think they're gonna put that anywhere. I think the only way people will play it at this point is if when that TurboGrafx 16 Mini comes out and people just hack it to add it in there. I think that's the only way that people will even play it and even stream it properly at this point. Which will lead me to the next thing. Just give me 1 second, you guys. I'm gonna just step up for 1 second. And here I am. Yo, what's up, literally WMD? So, the reason why I just like stepped up for a second is because today I went to GameStop because for $20 they got this PlayStation Classic. So, the one thing that makes me angry about this right off the bat, look at this controller right here. Hey, dude, if I'll just be real with you right now. Let me at least get myself that 8-bit though adapter, because I probably might just get 2 of them. So like if people want to do multiplayer, because I want to test out my Switch Pro controller on it. People could just use like their Xbox or PlayStation controller or any other 8-bit though or other type of controllers. I want to test it out first, and then we'll talk about it. We'll definitely talk about that. Hey, Derek DeBoni, you have different PSX controller which had 2 analogs. Yeah. We'll definitely talk about that. I'm probably not going to be keeping this box because I don't know. So I guess it's going to be like a little like quick unboxing. Like I didn't plan on doing an unboxing, but it's one of those things where I'm like, you know what? I'm streaming now. Here I am. Might as well just do it. All right. Yeah, this manual right here goes inside. Right. Yep, hype indeed. Yep, it's as small as I was expecting it to be. Hey, at least I spent $20 as opposed to $100 for this thing. Like, I would never pay $100 for this thing. $20 I can at least do because I'm definitely going to be adding more games to this, and also I am going to change every single game on this that has the PAL region versions and turning them all into the NTSC versions. All right. Oh, I just realized we keep 2 controllers. You know what? I'll keep Ice Pick. I'll keep 1 controller, but I'll work a deal with you for the other one. We'll talk about this after the stream. Like, I'll definitely message you on this. All right. So this is the controller right here. I'll at least take 1 out. Like no point in doing 2. So let me just go ahead and like take this little like thing out. Take this little like wire out over here real quick. So basically an unofficial box unboxing. Alright. Yeah, it's a good length. Like this is the cord, and right here like is the controller. It actually looks pretty clean. I actually like how it looks. And the feel of it is actually pretty good. I just wish this was DualShock. I wish they made a DualShock version of this. Like the buttons. Because when I think of a PlayStation controller, I'm more used to DualShock. Hey, CT Karaoke, what's up? And yes, this would be great for SNES. This would also be great for playing like fighting games in general. And I just realized I can use this on the Switch to play 2D games. Like the old school 2D games. Yeah, basically an unofficial like PlayStation 1 classic like unboxing. Like, but yeah, it would be great for everything else. I'm not a fan of the D-pad for this, but there's that. And also is the USB. But you wonder what's another issue? It doesn't come with like a power supply. Like they assume that you have one. So there's that. That's one thing. Actually, no, I lied. This is the power supply. You just need to have your own like cord or something. So do they have mods to replace the emulator? I'm definitely gonna have to take a look into that. If you know CT Karaoke, let me know. If you can actually replace the emulator. because I wanted to be able to get myself an 8-bit like a wireless adapter. Alright, so that's the unofficial PlayStation Classic unboxing. It was not, I swear it was not planned for this. I originally did not intend on doing that, but I decided, you know what, I might as well talk about this. Yes, you did, and I did see that, and I do appreciate that. I'm just gonna put this away for now. Alright, let me at least put this over here, because I'm not gonna need it right now. I'm gonna put this right here. So now I got 3 different like classic systems. And I'm hoping to get the 4th one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the Genesis one at launch, but I will say the PlayStation Classic, it will open up to all those streams that I'm going to be doing. So until Capcom announces the Legends Legacy Collection, this is how I'm gonna do the Legends series. I'm gonna do all 3 games, like 1, 2, and Trombone. Unless Capcom decides to announce the Legends Collection, that's how I'm gonna do the streams eventually. So I'm going to use that for all my like PlayStation stuff. GameCube Classic 1, they'll eventually get to 64. They'll probably do game. I wonder, how will Nintendo do a Game Boy collection? How will they do that? Like a Game Boy Classic or something. I wonder, will it be strictly Game Boy or Game Boy Color or whatever? Alright, let's see. CTK says that the front ports on the system had a limit on how much power you can be used in the USB slots, so you can remove the limit. So you could use your 128 gig flash drive and other controllers fine. Nice. PS1 emulator itself is PXX Rearm. It's the same one on RetroArch 2. Only problem is that the system suffered using PAL versions instead of NTSC, which you replaced, which I'm going to need to look into how to replace those. Any games that work fine on PSXE will work on PS1 Classic. Okay, good. That's actually a good thing right there. Yeah, so that actually answers a lot of questions. Thank you, CTK. So all those games will definitely work. I remember using PSXE emulators for games I never played. Yeah, that sounds good. But yeah, I do think we'll probably get more classic systems from Nintendo. Like, we'll probably get N64 and Game Boy next. For Game Boy, they'll probably just use that for the old Pokemon games, like Pokemon Red and Blue, as well as like all the like Mario Land games, Zelda, let's see, Kirby. Like, they'll add a lot of stuff on that. Plus, Mole Mania would be something that people will want, but I don't think Nintendo's going to do that. Donkey Kong 94 is definitely a shoe-in right there. And the Donkey Kong Land games. The problem with Game Boy is that a lot of the games, not all the games hold up well. There's a couple that do, and there's a couple that don't. Like, Zelda definitely holds up well enough. And so does, well, Pokemon definitely doesn't hold up as well when you play, like, the later games. But yeah, Mario Land 2 has to be there. Like, Wario Land 1. And that's assuming this is just classic Game Boy, no Game Boy Color. But if they do Game Boy Color, we're going to get Zelda, Link's Awakening DX. We're going to get... but then again, they're remaking Link's Awakening, so... I would like a remake of Super Mario Land 1 and 2. Like, a remake of both of those games, especially Land 2. The only game you couldn't get working was the Hot Wheels Turbo Racing. Oh yeah, because you went, when we were at Long Island Retro, you got the 64 version. CTK. Well, oh yeah, there's the Final Fantasy Legends games. All of those are actually based on the Saga games. And Final Fantasy Adventures, that's on the Switch as part of the collection of mana. If I miss, I'll say this: that's another series I would like to do on stream, like all 3 of those games. And I will also be doing Trials of Mana, the remake that's coming out. I kind of wish that they brought Secret of Mana to at least Switch or Steam, like the the remake of it. Though I heard the remake wasn't really all that great, but I'll at least play the original one on the Collection of Mana. I don't have it yet, but I do plan on getting it. And also, like, but I mainly want to play the first one, Final Fantasy Adventure, and the original version of Trials of Mana, which is basically Seiken Densetsu 3. So add that to the future plans, like the Mana series, at least the original trilogy for now. Damn, that airplane. Cause sorry about the background noise, guys. Let's see. I actually do have a list of stuff. It right now it's currently on my Google Docs. Though I do need to add the Mana games. Mana trilogy. I'll just put Collection of Mana. Collection of Mana. Aladdin. Lion King. Because those are definitely going to be in. I mainly just added right now what wasn't already on the list. Let's see. You're also taking with the yeah, it's already on the list. Like that one, I've already thought about. I'm also taking with the N64 memory card I have. I found that you can replace the battery, so I bought one at Dollar Tree, but the screws are stubborn because it's 20 plus years old. Ah, I see. Yeah. Well, hopefully everything works out for you on that regard, CTK. Let's see. So as far as everything else goes, because there's still a lot more to talk about. You know what? So next year, I probably won't do the Legends games next year, but what I will do is Mega Man 0 ZX, and then I'm going to find a way to do the, I might do it, it will be the Game Boy trilogy, not trilogy, it's not even a trilogy, it's actually like, fuck, what was it for 5? Because I know Quad is 4, Quintology, okay, alright. I'll do those, and everyone I know tells me that the worst one out of all of the of all the Game Boy games, the worst one is actually the second one, which is actually the first one I played. Unfortunately, I was like 10 or 11 years old. No, I was 12 years old when I first played it, and oh my god, the sound on that one is really bad. Like, everyone I know, like, even Keiji Inafune does not like that one. And I have a lot to say about Keiji Inafune, but that one is, that one's another topic for another day. But yeah. The first one I don't mind. It's okay. But I've never played 3, 4. I played a little bit of 5, so I'll at least do those. What else? What else do I have? I have a couple of other plans. So I am doing all 5, but I'm gonna do all 5. It's just a matter of when I'll do it, but I'll have to figure that one out. Now, I do have a marathon that is gonna be planned for the spring of next year. So, what's it going to be? Well, here it is.
Take off at the speed of sound. Bright lights, colors all around. I'm running wild, living fast, and
Yep, that's right. So this spring is going to be the Sonic Modern Era Marathon. I'm going to do 4 games. Now, I know some people will probably ask me, how come Sonic Forces is not there? Yo, Ash said hi. Thank you so much for that follow. Thank you. Welcome to the Shell Squad. Now, some people already know that last year I've streamed Sonic Forces. So that's not going to be part of the marathon since I already did that. So I mainly wanted to focus on like the first 4 games from the Sonic Marathon. You were looking for a bit? Ah, that's cool. That's cool. So the first 4 games from like the Sonic Modern Era, from like when they decided to switch gears with the whole Hedgehog engine thing, starting with Sonic Unleashed. So I'm focusing on that, starting from that, and then going up to Sonic Colors, which is the second one. Then we got Generations, and then we got Lost World. So the way I'm going to do it is this. So for Sonic Unleashed, I am going to be streaming the Xbox 360 version because I've been told that it's a lot easier to stream off of the Xbox 360 compared to PlayStation 3. So at some point, you're going to see me test out doing an Xbox 360 test on stream just to see like how it works and all that stuff. So I've asked a few people personally if they had Sonic Unleashed on the Xbox 360, and this is why I'm asking, because I'm going to be streaming all 4 of these games. So Sonic Unleashed will be the first one, and it'll be the Xbox 360 version. The second one is, I didn't want to do the Wii version because it's nowhere near, like, anywhere near what I was looking for, and also I think it'd be better if I did the Xbox 360 version. Now, Sonic Colors, I'm going to do that. That's obviously a Wii game that I'm going to do. So, I enjoyed Sonic Colors. I haven't played it in years, so it's going to be a good refresher to go back and playing it. Sonic Generations, I'm going to be playing the Steam version of that. And Sonic Lost World is going to be the Wii U version of that. I got to see if I have the DLC still downloaded with the Zelda and the Yoshi one, like Yoshi's Woolly World DLC for Sonic Lost World, because I definitely want to do all those games. I've never beaten Lost World, and the reason I've never beaten Lost World is because I had a really bad overheating issue with the Wii, and I was fighting a boss and it just shut off. It was like the 4th world boss, and then that just put me off from even playing it. And Unleashed, I never owned it. At the time, like, I actually thought Unleashed was a really bad game, but I have a lot of people tell me mixed things. There are people who tell me that they like the game, and there are people who tell me they don't like the game, but everyone agreed that that the best thing about Sonic Unleashed are the daytime stages, but like the Werehog stages, I heard like people didn't really like them as much. But I've always wanted to try Unleashed. I wanted to see how I felt about it. So I will be streaming Unleashed, then Colors, then Generations, and then Lost World. People say that Unleashed is the most underrated modern game. I see. I'll definitely do all those. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So it's going to be sometime this spring. It might be probably late March or sometime in April when I'm going to be doing it. But that's why I'm announcing it in advance, because then I can just start like figuring out like getting a copy of Sonic Unleashed and also testing out Xbox 360. So at least there's that. Now, if I had an Xbox One, then I want to see if I could find somebody who has an Xbox One that they can lend me. And the reason why is the reason why I want to borrow an Xbox One is because I want to play Rare Replay, and I want to stream both Banjo-Kazooie games and Conquer. There's also the Battletoads games, and there's a new Battletoads game coming out. That's another one I like to do. I wanna see more of that, even though there's been some new gameplay. I've heard mixed things about it. The one that's coming on Xbox One. And there's that. Unleashed is underrated, plus it's one of the games that Sega wanted to delist. Yeah, they also wanted to make sure that no stores sold any of those. Because like they were trying to take out Sonic 06, Sonic and the Secret Rings, Black Knight. I played a little bit of Secret Rings years ago, and I will say this though, I thought it was okay, but I wasn't really like thrilled about it. But I tried out Sonic and the Black Knight, and I'm like, no, I am not doing Sonic and the Black Knight. I was not really impressed with that. So the storybook games, there was one storybook game I wish they did that I would have probably wanted to play, and the one that I would have wanted is if they would have done like one based off the Journey to the West. That would have been nice. That would have been nice to see like how Sega would have handled that one. Though, realistically speaking, they probably would have done Jack and the Beanstalk. They probably would have done Sonic and the Beanstalk, and like Eggman is the giant and all that. I think they probably would have done that. But okay, so I'm going on a tangent. But yeah, Black Knight was just not good at all. I just could not really get into that when I tried it out. So no, and I'm not interested in the storybook games. I'm not interested in streaming those. So, but yeah. So let me see what else is here. Let's see. I got a couple more things. Like I already mentioned about the Alphabet Challenge going on hiatus in December, and I'm doing Shovel Knight in December as well. But there is one other thing. I will not be doing a Christmas stream. I will also not be doing a stream on Thanksgiving. Like I have no reason to do a Thanksgiving stream. I'm not, but and I will do something for New Year's, but it's not going to be an actual live stream per se. Like, remember when I did the best moments of 2018? Well, I am going to do the best moments of 2019 as well. So I'm going to be doing that. That's going to be happening like on New Year's Eve, and that's going to happen like it's gonna be an edited video where I have like a bunch of clips from my channel, like the best moments of that time, and what I'm gonna do is have it all in one video like I did last year. That's how I'm gonna do it. So there's that. Yeah, and other than that, everything else has been good. With that, I'm happy that a lot of people that showed up to watch my best moments last year. I'm gonna do it again this year in hopes that there's a lot more moments to come, because I'm definitely looking forward to all that. Yeah, and not only that, I kept promising that I was gonna do movie nights, and I haven't really followed through any of that. So I do apologize for all of that, but I've only just done one, and that was The Room, and that was when I did that 500 followers stream. But I do plan on doing another one. I have another one that I like to do. Most likely it would be like it'll probably be happening sometime in November, which it will be like probably on the Saturday after Thanksgiving. I haven't planned what movie it's gonna be, but I'll think about it. So I do want to at least do something then. So I'll let you guys know then, because I'm not doing any streams on Thanksgiving or Black Friday for that matter. So that's not going to be even happening. Let's see. So other than that, I think that might be everything really. Like, so feel free to ask me any questions on like what you guys want to see, because I practically just addressed everything that I wanted to address. Like, I actually thought there was more that I wanted to talk about, but I practically talked about everything really. So before I answer any questions, here's a brief recap for anybody who just came into the stream and wanted to know what went on. So the final Summer of Boredom is happening next Tuesday at 9 p.m. We're going to be playing The Thing, Infection, The Outpost 31 as an encore. So we're going to be doing that. Let's see what else. That's one. Also, we'd like to do doing Alphabet Challenge Game J tomorrow. I'll be revealing what game it is, as well as the fact that it's going on hiatus in December, but we'll be back in January. It's still happening up until December, but for now, Game J tomorrow, 8 p.m. Be there to see what's going to be. Have a survey happening, so let me know how I'm doing when I make the survey. First look coming November 19th. We're going to show off all the new games for the first time on my channel. And also, every single first look that I do will go to YouTube the following day. Well, actually, either the following day or I might schedule them. I'll probably put them up on YouTube on Fridays. Regardless of when I do it. I'll probably do it like sometime during the week, but Friday will be when I have it. Expansion pack where I'm going to do like DLC for games that I've beaten on stream, like Celeste, Shovel. Like I'm going to do Shovel Knight this year, Messenger and all that stuff. Next Monday is Kirby's Dream Land and Kirby's Adventure, and I have like more of the Kirby Marathon happening starting next week up until the end. What else I got? Astro Striker Gunvolts happening next year. No, not next year. It's happening after Game J. I have so many things next year. Like I have that right in my brain, but Astro Striker Gunvolts happening after I finish Game J. Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, the remake, happening on the 23rd of this month. So definitely look forward to that one. And anybody that I will say this though. Anybody that wants to play Smash, it's going to be on Mashout, and it's definitely going to be up there. So for anybody that wants to participate, here is the Mashout link for anybody that just came in. All right. Let's see. So I will be having my birthday stream on September 28th at 4 p.m. where I play Mario Maker 2, Jackbox 3, 4, and 5, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm going to be streaming games like Bayonetta 2, the Mega Man Zero ZX games. I have Sonic Marathon, that Sonic Unleashed, Colors, Generations, and Lost World. I have Collection of Mana, and Aladdin / Lion King. And there will definitely be a lot more games as well. So, now for all the questions. Like, you got questions, I got answers. I'm going to be doing this until about like 8:50, and then I'm going to switch over to Astral Chain. So, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask me anything. So, Enigma asks that he would like to see, like he says he would like to see me stream some co-op games with me and my girlfriend. And I'm like, you know what? That's something that we talked about, and she wants me to do it. I want to do it with her. I just got to start planning everything out. So we'll definitely do something then. We'll have to talk about that. So yeah, you'll see some co-op streams every once in a while with me and my girlfriend. Because like I know for a fact that she's been asking for a while, and we never really got to do anything. So I'll have to see what she wants to play and everything. So it's all a matter of what she wants. Anybody else have any questions? Anybody else would like to say anything like in regards to what you guys would like to see for streams and all that. Like stuff that you guys have never seen me do before, but I would like to do that you would like to see me do. Because I have plenty of ideas. Let's see. Because I pretty much like wrapped up like the main part of the stream. So like I said, I'm just gonna answer some questions for a few minutes. But I hope everybody in chat's doing very well. I hope you guys are doing fine. Because I do appreciate everybody that comes in. I do appreciate all you guys. And you guys have been very awesome. But yeah. Because right now, like I've been playing a couple of games myself, but as far as what's happening right now, I'm still trying to look for work. I'm still trying to hope that I actually get more like job opportunities because I want to get something, and I feel like I've been stuck in a rut for the past like couple of years, and I want to at least get myself out of it. So hopefully I'll be able to get out of it like real soon. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's see. Enigma asks what did I like and didn't like from Three Houses so far. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I'm gonna stream the Golden Deers run for Fire Emblem Three Houses, so that's gonna happen like at some point. I don't know when. Same thing with Octopath Traveler. I'm gonna be doing that myself. But as far as what I like and what I didn't like, there's more stuff that I like than what I don't like. So I'll make it easier and let you know what I don't like first. At first, I didn't like the whole like going around campus trying to get stuff, but I actually like it a lot more now. I actually like it started to grow on me. I actually like the concept a lot more. Let's see. Other things I like, I think the combat's a lot better. It's a lot more refined than any of the previous Fire Emblem games, especially the ones on the 3DS. Though I do wish that you could pair more characters together. You can only like do one at a time. You can't really do, or sometimes two, but you can't really do more than that. I kind of wish you could. I kind of wish that you could. So, unfortunately, there's not much to really think about that one. I also like the fact that a lot of the characters are a lot more engaging. Like, not the main character. The main character like doesn't really have a personality. Like, she just gets some powers from because the goddess that she's with. She ended up like being a lot more interesting. So like Sothis, I'm not sure if it's pronounced right. Really good, like she's a really good character. And as far as the main characters, like the main leaders, so I don't like Edelgard, but I do like the other ones. I like Dimitri and Claude, but I'll get to know Claude a lot more when I get to the Golden Deers. Right now I'm still playing the Blue Lions, so hopefully I'll be able to get through that at some point. Let's see. Let's see what else. I also like what they did with the music. Like the music is good, but I feel like it's not like super like entertaining. Like it doesn't feel memorable. But that's just a few things. I'll probably go in depth at some point Enigma on Three Houses, because there's still more for me to talk about with that. All right. H-Bomb asks, unrelated, but any thoughts about an SNK character come to Smash? I have a couple of thoughts. So it's been reported that there's some sort of leak that's been going on with the SNK character rep being in Smash. So it all began in '94, kept on rolling in '95. This is where it plays in '96. I'm not sure. This is where it plays in '96, and it came to the end in '97. Because that's basically King of Fighters '98 in a nutshell. Terry Bogard. He's a character that I want. Nakoruru from Samurai Shodown, because I think they're probably not going to put Haomaru. I thought about Haomaru, but I think Nakoruru will probably be the one they'll use if they decide to use a Samurai Shodown rep, because they're going to put Haomaru in Soul Calibur 6. So if they're just putting him in on that, I think it makes more sense to use a different rep from Samurai Shodown instead. And I think Nakoruru would be pretty cool to have. But Terry Bogard I see as like the number one character they'll go with. People keep saying Mai Shiranui as well. People keep saying Kyo Kusanagi, either Marco or Theo from the Metal Slug series. Let's see. Those are like the main ones. I think Iori might be another good choice from the King of Fighters series. People keep saying Bub and Bob, but they're actually owned by Taito and Square Enix. So I appreciate more like Bubble Bobble, Puzzle Bobble love, but I see either Metal Slug, Samurai Shodown, or King of Fighters. People also speculating Geese Howard, because the thing is that people actually made memes where you see the Kirby face, like the Kirby, like with the Geese Howard face. They took that one like image, I believe that's from Fatal Fury Special, with like that evil grin that he has, and they just photoshopped it in on Kirby's body to make it look like if Kirby had Geese's power. It is actually pretty hilarious in retrospect when you look at it. Yeah, and the other thing also is as far as SNK goes, I feel like SNK in general belongs in Smash. Like, whether people know who they are or not, I feel like SNK in general, like they have a huge history, like that actually goes like back in like the 70s. So I think that having an SNK rep in Smash would be a really cool thing. I personally would be happy about it. I just don't know who it would be. And that's assuming that this league is actually true. If it's not true, then, well, it's just good to see a lot of people talking about like SNK. But I'm hoping that more people will actually like check out some of the SNK games that have ever been made, especially all the Neo Geo stuff. Because I would say this, I would say anyone that wants to play like any type of game from Neo Geo, I recommend King of Fighters 94, 98, 2002. Those are like the main King of Fighters games I would recommend. 96 is pretty good. 97, 2000 was actually pretty good. I didn't like 2001 though. It's like King of Fighters 95 to me kind of felt a bit weak. Same thing with 2001 was actually like the worst one. Out of like the Neo Geo ones. 2003 was actually pretty good. It's not my favorite, but 2003 was a pretty good one. Yeah, 2002 wasn't made by SNK, but at least with 2002, like the better version of it is the Ultimate Match. So at least you get the best version of that one. I only played a little bit of King of Fighters 11, and I enjoyed what I played of it. King of Fighters 12. Oh, I actually forgot about King of Fighters 12, and oh my god. No. Let's forget that one. King of Fighters 13 is definitely a better game. That one is fantastic. I have it on Steam. It's a really fun game. 14 I have not played. And I know that 15 is coming up. So, hey, what better way than to have a King of Fighters rep in Smash? Like, hype up King of Fighters 13. But they'll probably go with Terry. Because Terry was like their mascot for a while. Maybe still is, because they still have like Samurai Shodown. On the other hand, like that was, I felt like they rushed that one for just to have it in time for Evo. But it looks like there's going to be more content coming up, and the Switch and PC versions are coming soon. And we are still overdue for a new Metal Slug game. When are we going to get that? I'm really hoping we get that soon. Female Terry has an alt for Terry? Yeah. I mean, considering the fact that there's different characters in Smash that have like male and female versions of them, sure. Like, I don't see why not. We got like female Robin in addition to male Robin. We got the male and female Corrin, Wii Fit Trainer, Villager, even extended to the Pokemon Trainer, which in Brawl there was only a male version, but in Smash 4 they added the female one. I think it was Leaf was her name in Leaf Green and Fire Red, because you had Red. They'll probably do the split for they'll probably do like 4 colors each, but I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to give like a female one exclusive colors like that Terry would not have. I think in Terry by default will at least have, in addition to the red one, he'll have blue, black. They'll probably give him like a silver or white or gray color, and then like the female one, she'll have her red one, and then she'll have like her like a cyan. She'll have like a pink color, and then the other one will probably give her like purple. Oh yeah, green or purple, yeah. And he's gonna play exactly like an SNK character. Like, you know how we have Ryu and Ken that they play like they do in Street Fighter in Smash? In this game, it would be like you would actually have an SNK like King of Fighters or Fatal Fury style character in Smash, and Terry would be like that one, like, because he has his Fatal Fury and King of Fighters styles. And there's a random ambulance. Sorry about the background noise. That's another thing. I gotta talk to some people and to help me with eliminating background noise, because that's another thing. Because in addition to me getting a stand, because you know what, I have a few other things I want to talk about. So I want to get myself a stand, like a bigger stand for my mic, because I want to be able to stand it up, and then because I have a blue snowball, and I'm looking into getting one, like the big stand for it, and it's going to come with a pop filter, which I actually want. I'm going to get an Elgato Stream Deck, which I can use for like to press a button, and there'll be like some random random sounds that pop up. Just mainly just stuff for fun. Because I have some friends that already got like Elgato Stream Decks, and I'm looking to get myself one myself. But that's actually pretty pricey, so that's something I'll get at some point. I'm also thinking about getting a green screen, so like this background right here would be gone, and instead you just see me, and I would actually have like, and then you can just see me in the background. I'm actually thinking about just getting green screen at this point. I've been like contemplating for a while, but I wouldn't mind. Plus, I could just put like, just mess around with it and just put random backgrounds. Or I could just eliminate this background in general. Especially if there are days where it's like my room just, because my room is, I'll admit, my room is just not clean. But I need to clean more of it. All right, take it easy, Ice Pick. But I do really need to clean more of my room. But that, and also I would like to get more things in general. So Elgato Stream Deck. Would like to get. Let's see what else. Green screen, mic stand with a pop filter. I would like to get myself, because I already have a good webcam. I don't need to get another webcam anytime soon. Like I'm thankful for my brother giving me the Blue Snowball microphone and the Logitech C920 webcam. So I'm good on those fronts. I don't need anything more on webcam right now or microphone. I just need a new mic stand, and that's it. Let's see, what else do I need? I'm also looking into getting commission from my buddy Gio the Hero. He's going to make me something. I have to get the money first, but he's gonna make me like a new avatar. I'm gonna give him the reference real soon, and then he's gonna make my avatar, and then like I'm gonna be using that. So I'm also looking into getting more emotes, but the thing is, I need to have I need to reach a certain threshold. Right now, I'm currently at 13 subs, and once I get to 25 subs, my plan is to have a third emote. Because right now I only have 2 emotes for tier 1. In addition to the one, because you only get one for tier 2 and one for tier 3, plus like the other tiers that you have. So these are my 2 like tier 1 emotes, and I'm looking to get more. So if you guys want to see more emotes from me, like feel free to subscribe. I'm not forcing it, but I will say it would definitely appreciate, and it will also help me for improving what I do. So like I said, September. So that's what's going on. So if you guys would like to sub, feel free to do so, and I would definitely love to get more emotes for you guys. So once I get there, I will definitely be having more emotes, and also I plan on doing a couple more cool things for you guys at some point. Whether it's for sub nights or like nights in general for everybody. So if you guys ever want any like more multiplayer nights where more people are involved, you guys are more than welcome to be a part of it. I'll let you guys know when I do it and how I'm going to do all of it. So we'll have to wait. Well, it's not exactly waiting to see how we do things, but I'm definitely going to plan everything out. Because I definitely want to do more Splatoon stuff at some point. I'm bringing that back. I'm bringing back, like, what else? Jackbox. Not only that, but I also would like to do, like, different, games. Like, I already said I want to do Get Over With. Like, no, Get Over It. That's what it is. And also, I'll have more things in the pipeline. So that's basically going to do it for the state of the channel.